Toyota Center in Houston, Texas. 3 All-Stars and perhaps a future one will be on display. But if you just heard the guys in the studio, they'd put them in Chicago right now. It's the 30-18 Rockets taking on Zion and the Pelicans, who've won 3 in a row and are fighting for a playoff spot. Hi, everybody. Alongside Doris Burke, I'm Dave Pasch. George Sedano will join us in a little bit. 2 weeks from today in Chicago at the All-Star Game, James Harden will be there, so will Russell Westbrook and Brandon Ingram of New Orleans. But the headliner in this game is a guy that's played 5 games, 19-year-old Zion Williamson, who's shown all the talent and why he was drafted #1 by the Pelicans.
I don't think we've had this exciting a prospect since LeBron James, and I know it's a brief sample size, but he has been everything we could have anticipated. There's a maturity beyond his 19 years. The game will continue to round out, but what we know is this is a strong, physical, powerful frame that takes an excellent defender in Marcus Smart and makes short work of him. How about the ability to get that step and then the explosion to the rim? We talk about speed to the ball. Watch this, folks. From this catch or touch to up in the air in 0.7 seconds, he leaves 2 defenders flat on their feet, and he's got the basketball, and he's already scored it. And this blew up Twitter. How about the catch from behind the backboard to put it in his right hand and somehow finish it? Truly extraordinary. The most impressive thing to me is 19 points in 25 minutes and the efficiency, Dave, with which he's doing it.
And he had that ridiculous stretch in his debut just 11 days ago when he scored 17 points in 3 minutes in the fourth quarter. As for the Rockets, Doris, they're currently in 5th place in the Western Conference. Russell Westbrook has been terrific, especially in the month of January. But for the Rockets to go where they hope to go, James Harden has to play like he did on Friday night when they beat Dallas here.
It will require both men being at a championship level, and Russell has been absolutely brilliant. But the reality is, James Harden is the entire system. This is a guy who is spectacular with the ball in his hands.
That's our key coverage brought to you by Metro. James Harden leading the NBA in scoring for the 3rd straight year.
Well, what we see now is a different philosophy defensively from teams. It is so rare for us to see James Harden get downhill and come away with absolutely nothing, not a basket or a free throw. You're seeing teams send a double team consistently, basically saying we've got to get it out of his hands. This is the pass he's got to be willing to make. The hockey assist leads to the middle of the floor, leads to this. But this is what he needs, and what we saw Friday night, perhaps coming out of the worst shooting slump in his career. And despite a tough stretch, he still leads the league in points, threes made, free throws, and minutes. Truly extraordinary.
Harden and Westbrook lead the Rockets against the Pelicans coming up. Russ averaged 33 points per game in January, 37 over the last 4. Rockets and Pels coming up. Tip is next after these messages and a word from our ABC stations.
NBA Sunday Showcase on ABC is presented by Mountain Dew. Do the Do.